Cordial greetings, teacher. I am going to talk about static verbs versus dynamic verbs. What is a static verb? A static verb describes a state, condition, feeling, opinion, or possession. Static verbs usually don't describe actions, and we don't use them in continuous forms, no ing. In static verbs, we can find many static verbs. For example, common static verbs. We have like, love, hate, and prefer about feelings. Know, believe, understand, remember about thoughts. Have, own, belong about a possession. And seem, need, want, mean, and look when meaning seems. Examples. For example, in a static verb, one, I like ice cream. Okay, she knows the answer. We have a big house. He wants a new phone. This book belongs to me. And in this, we have a correct and incorrect form about static verbs. For example, incorrect. I am licking ice cream. No. Correct. I like ice cream. Okay. Now, dynamic verbs. What is a dynamic verb? Dynamic verbs describe an action, a process, or an activity. And dynamic verbs, they can be used in simple or continuous form. The two forms. Okay. Common dynamic verbs, we have run, eat, write, speak, drive, play, cook, study. Verbs about activity or process. Okay? In examples, we have, for example, one. She's eating lunch now. They are playing in the park. I am writing a letter. He drives to school every day. We are watching a movie. And in this, we have the two correct forms. For example, I am eating dinner. Correct. He plays soccer on weekends. Correct. And finally, the difference about stative and dynamic verbs. Static verbs describe a state, feeling, opinion, or possession, while dynamic verbs describes an action, process, or activity. Use with ing. In static verbs, usually not. Use in continuous forms, ing. And in dynamic verbs, often used in continuous forms, ing. Examples like know, have, own, need, believe, love, and in dynamic verbs, room, eat, play, cook, study. Can you see it? In static verbs, no. It's the mind or a condition. While in dynamic verbs, yes, it's a physical action. And finally, change over time. In static verbs, usually no, it's a fixed state. And in dynamic verbs, yes, it can change because describe start and finish. Okay, this is my explanation about stative and dynamic verbs. Thank you so much and see you later. Bye bye.